Hey, this is Steve Zeltzer with KPFA Radio, WorkWeek, and I'm with Alice Walker, and she's here today in Oakland, and she spoke at a rally for Jeff Mackler about her experience with her family and her parents who didn't have any health care. Today, when millions of people still don't have health care in the United States, when people are facing racist attacks, people are facing deprivation, immigrants are being put in cages. What's going on in the United States, and what is the solution to some of the problems working people are facing?
Well, I'm here actually because I think that most Americans should really think about socialism as a different way to approach our many, many hydra-headed problems. And I've known Jeff Mackler since I was, 18 or 19 years old. And to see that he is running for president on the Socialist Action ticket is really encouraging. It's not about whether he's going to win. I wish he would. But it's about reminding people that there is another way. You can't assume that it's either the Democrats or the Republicans, and they just give us grief over and over again in different guises. So it's heartening, actually, to be a part of a small but hopefully growing band of people who know the reality, which is that people are horribly divided on the basis of haves and have-nots. And I grew up as a have-not. So I certainly understand the need, for people to have universal health care. There's no reason why children should not have shoes in the winter. There's no reason why people should be sleeping in tents. I mean, this is just obvious. But as far as I can tell, the Democrats and the Republicans are not really thinking very much about these issues.
And there's a struggle right now around the issue of Palestinian rights and the Netanyahu government refusing to allow congresswomen who one of Palestinian or Muslim descent going to Israel. What is happening, and why are they being prevented from going to Israel?
They don't want them to see what's in there. And the thing is, my position is that every congressperson should go to Gaza and the West Bank. And until you go there, just don't say anything. In fact, I just wrote on my blog about one of our contenders for president coming up was saying that she favors a two-state solution. Well, obviously, she's never been to Gaza. She's never been to Palestine because there's nothing to make it out of. I mean, what are you going to make it out of? I mean, this is over 70 years of, destruction of the people's everything, their houses, their mosques, whatever. So it would be so wonderful if our congresspeople would en masse go to Palestine. They should all apply. Everybody should go. Every single person. They should never, ever attempt to speak about Palestine without going there. I mean, how dare they? John Lennon. And the very last thing in that song that he says is, I believe in me. Me and Yoko. Remember that song? And that's how I feel today. I feel that the best thing to believe in is actually yourself. And here we are, standing with you, Jeff, and being very small in this room. We're very small. This room should be packed. This room should be an auditorium somewhere. We should be looking into thousands of faces, because there are people who actually know that this is an important, incredibly important fight to actually have a life, to have a country, to have a world. People are not awakening fast enough, really, it seems to me, to save themselves. But we are here, and as I'm thinking about us, I think about being the daughter of sharecroppers in Georgia, and how my parents, I don't think either of them ever saw a doctor until they were in their 50s. They certainly never saw a dentist. And these are the kinds of realities that we have to bring to bear in talking about a socialist world. In fact, I met Jeff Mackler on a socialist journey when I was 18. I mean, he was really thinking way back then, which is quite amazing because I was so innocent that when we got to the Soviet Union and people were lining up to see Lenin in his tomb, I didn't know who Lenin was, but I got in line because I was curious. I wanted to know that somewhere there were people who were thinking about how my parents could have a doctor and how they could have their teeth fixed. It's very, very down to the bone. It's very, very, this whole fight, this whole struggle is actually, you know, it's very real. I mean, it's real in the lives of people you would never expect it to touch. I mean, people who could not have an abortion and had, 12 children. And then how are you going to feed them? And how are you going to get them to the dentist? And how are you going to have a doctor for them? These are issues that many people never even think about. But that's the reality. That's why you need a socialist country. You need a socialist world. It's really not, beyond thinking about it. It's just that for most of our people, there is the unfortunate noise of distraction and the ability to absorb great goo-gobs, as my father would say, of trinkets in place of medicine, in place of visits to the dentist. So I'm really very happy that Heather, whom I have not met, and Jeff, whom I have met, are standing up for this vision of a world where people can have what they need. Not always what they want, but what they need. This is the future. We have to have one. So it comes down to actually believing we can do it if we're only 10 people, if we're only 20 people, if we're only 30 people. It's having the vision and having the resolve to continue to believe in what you know is right and to stand for what you know is right and what you want for the world. We don't want starving children. We don't want children in cages. We don't want mothers and fathers endlessly weeping. I mean, who wants that? I mean, really, who? We have to change this world. And it is only the people in this room who can do it. This is the start. We are the seasoning in the loaf. And I'm so happy to see all of you. I'm happy to be here. All of our parents are happy we're here. Think about them. I mean, they used to wonder, I'm sure, would my child ever understand how unequal capitalism is? Will my child ever understand that a new car is not worth more than the health of millions of children? Will my child ever understand? Well, yeah, we do. We get it. So thank you very much for bringing this, this vision of a different kind of world to all of us.